So now let's talk about including other templates within your main template file. Let's say you have reusable components that you want to use on your different templates. You might have menus, you might have headers, you might have footers, any of that kind of stuff. Again, you just want to create it once and then essentially copy and paste it into all of these different pages. Well, the great things with a simple template engine is it actually comes with the include function so that you're able to do that. So when you're including templates, the great thing here is it's just a template file that you're literally including. So you're going to create a .tpl file. It will be in the views folder, and then from whatever template that's being accessed, you will be able to include that template, right? So if we take a look at the script here, we'll take a look at this in VS Code in a second, but we can see return template index. So we're simply going to have a single template called index, and that is what we're going to be returning, right? So in the views folder, there's an index.tpl file. We're going to do percentage include, and then we're going to say header.tpl. Then we're going to say hello name, right? So basically we're going to be sending a name. So it's going to say hello Bob. Then we're going to do percentage include footer, footer.tpl. So there's going to be a header, again, menu, whatever, banner, whatever. And we're going to have a footer in the middle. It's going to say hello Bob, right? The header is simply going to be h1 header as a header. And the footer is simply going to be h1 footer as a footer. So we take a look at this with VS Code. Again, from bottle, import run, route, and template. We're going to have a route for the index, define index, name equals Bob. So we're going to return the template of index. Index is going to be in the views folder, index.tpl, name equals name. So this is a variable value that we're going to be sending to index.tpl, right? And then simply down here, run host equals localhost, port 8080, and the whole 9 yards. If we take a look at the index.tpl here, right, percent include header.tpl, again, what the main page wants to be, and then include footer.tpl. We have the header.tpl here, again, h1 header, and that is sitting in the views folder. And then we have the footer here, h1 footer, and that is also sitting in the views folder. If we then go and we go to run this, we'll get the normal run for localhost. I hit command, go, and there we go. We get a big header, right, the header. We get hello Bob, hey Bob, right, the rest of the content, and then we get the footer here. So this kind of shows you what's going on with including different templates into one main template. So that's all there is to including templates in other templates. The main thing to be thinking about when you do this include is essentially you're dynamically creating a full page. So in that header or in that footer, they can access the variable values too, right? So in the header, you could say hello Bob, and then based off of the information that got sent to the template, in the main content area, things could change. And then at the bottom in the footer, things could change, right? So that's one thing to be thinking about with this is essentially all you're doing with this include function is you're simply duct taping all of these templates together so that when the variable values go, basically all of those different templates will be able to access those different variable values in order to be able to dynamically build that web page for you. This is great, again, for menus, headers, footers, all of those components that you're just going to have to reuse. The best way to do it is simply to use an include.